Oh, man. Alright, sorry about being late. I poured a nice big old glass of iced tea. Then I spilled it. Because I suck, apparently, at life. Can't even pour a glass of iced tea, chat. Put me in a home. Alright, fear not. This is a Q&A, and for those watching this video after it goes live, I'm going to get right into the topic. The first portion of this is going to be me doing a discussion for a couple minutes, and then we're going to go into a chat Q&A. Now, so if I don't jump into the chat right away, forgive me. However, I do want to get this out of the way. I'm working my storage here on the side, so forgive me there. Worry not, we're not doing a gaming stream. I do want to talk about the channel coming up and what's ahead for June. Now, for anyone new here, quickly just to touch up, one day I'll go into detail more specifically on the channel and why I started it and yada yada yada, but I had done a breakdown video for Walking Dead years ago for a trailer, just because I didn't see anyone breaking stuff down like that at the time. It was mostly people just would give thoughts and opinions on a trailer with little to no editing. They wouldn't show footage, yada yada yada. And I broke it down. The video blew up, and from that point on, I started doing Walking Dead content a lot, almost exclusively, because it was on TV and it was out weekly, and seemed like there was always something to talk about. So I didn't have time to upload much of anything else. Now, when I did, one thing I was really interested in was movie breakdowns, but why they're good and analyzing them, doing like movie video essays. So when The Walking Dead started to die off, I also started to lose a lot of interest in The Walking Dead and the spin-offs. Fear the Walking Dead. That's right now, I'll be honest, people say, well, why don't you still review The Walking Dead just to keep reviewing it? And we will talk about the final season. I did a review for the part 2 of season 11. They split season 11 up in 3 parts, 8 episodes each part. I did each episode in the first 8. The middle 8, I did all 8 at once. I just couldn't take it anymore with how they structure their story. And for the final 8, I'm doing one contained video review, and then I'm doing a special for us, a special stream, live stream, right after The Walking Dead. So that'll be my absolute final Walking Dead anything live stream. However, there is another series I do which ties into what's this channel going to be like in the future, which is called the Flaw vs. All Reviews, or Flaw and All Reviews. And again, if you're new here, the main idea for those is taking a movie from beginning to end. You take like here, a brand new movie I haven't watched yet. I'm going to watch it. Let me pop out the chat and everything here so I can see what's going on. Brand new movie I just picked up. I'm excited to watch it. A lot of my friends love this. I missed it in theaters, and they claim I'm going to really enjoy it. It's like a throwback horror movie taking place in the 70s. Everyone I talked to loved it. So pop the movie in. From beginning to the end of the movie, any part that stands out that's good or bad is something that we highlight in the review, like the Flaw and All review. And at the end of it, we come up with a score by taking the flaws away from the alls, and either come with a negative score or a positive score, and it ranges from like negative 200 to positive 200. And right now we have a dozen or so movies reviewed that way. Mostly horror movies, Friday the 13th, 1 to 5, and we're still going to continue until we're done with that series. Halloween, the original, Halloween 2018, and I'm currently working on Halloween Kills. After that, we also have The Joker, which is more of like a superhero style, and then Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead. Day of the Dead is one we did, but I'm going to redo. I have to redo it for copyright reasons. The video just kept getting blasted. I think I know what the problem is there, but I'm going to do a complete re-edit anyhow. So moving forward, moving away from The Walking Dead, the Flaw vs. All review is probably, if I think about it, what's one thing I would love to just do for content? Just forget about what makes money, forget about any of that. The one thing I get the most enjoyment out of is the Flaw and All review, or anything of that style. Originally, it was called Deeper Into. That's what first started it. And I always wanted to kind of keep a score, and I just couldn't figure out a way to do it until I took a year off, and then it dawned on me to do a point system. And the key thing with those reviews, the most important part of the point system is what you don't count, which is anything that's just okay or in the movie doesn't get mentioned and doesn't get counted. And I think that's the greatest equalizer, because you can have a movie that is just okay for 2 hours long, and then you can have a 30-minute short that is fantastic every other minute, and that 30-minute short is going to crush it compared to the just okay 2-hour movie. So it is definitely a great equalizer. So the Flaw vs. All reviews, now the big problem though is they, as of right now, aren't self-sustainable on YouTube. Not with ad revenue. A lot of them get copyright claimed, meaning I don't get a strike, but the copyright owners make the money off of my videos instead of me. And then the second thing is we just don't have enough people watching in the community. And part of that was because most people subscribed to the channel wanted and still want Walking Dead content. So when I post a Walking Dead video and then a Flaw vs. All video, the people, for the most part, will choose the Walking Dead video. So it tells the YouTube algorithm to push the Flaw vs. All down and pick the Walking Dead ones up. I mean, it was even picking up 10-year-old Walking Dead videos that, by comparison, barely anyone watched. But they knew, because of audience retention and yada, 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 the algorithm said they should promote that instead of, you know what I mean? It was like a viral video that's totally irrelevant from 3 years ago that I made. That's gotten 1 million so views. And YouTube is like, yeah, let's promote that instead of the brand new one. I criticize YouTube a lot, but I really wish, but I think YouTube has done a lot of improvements. YouTube is great. It's fantastic. Now, one thing I wish they could do for channels that are transitioning, I wish they would let us have a little bit of power in saying, listen, YouTube, I know you have your algorithm set up, but I want to highlight, this dozen set of videos. Prioritize this. No matter what your algorithm tells you, prioritize this for my channel. But YouTube won't do that because their setup is whatever makes them money, ad revenue wise, yada, yada, yada. Anyhow, let me do this real quick before I forget. Actually, let's get rid of this. Let's drop this. All right, because you guys got the PlayStation theme in the background. Anyhow, so moving forward, the plan was to do the Flaw vs. All reviews. However, I was getting asked for years now to do gaming content on the regular, and I always I just overlooked it. I always just said, no, there's so many people out there that are doing gaming content. There's so many streamers. There are so many damn people who want to do it, who are starting to do it. It is flooded. What am I going to do in that field, But that is, that is by far the most recommended, and I get it all the time, and I've gotten it for years. So finally in my Discord, after like 10 people said it in a row, I said, all right, tell you what, we're going to do a test. I'll do Bloodborne, and Bloodborne did good, so I moved on to Elden Ring. Elden Ring did really good for a couple days, so I said, you know what, let's do a 2-month test, May and June. May's coming to an end, and it actually did really well. And then June's going to be our final month of gaming streams before we make a determination whether we're going to keep it around. Now, here's the thing is, the channel as of right now isn't moving to gaming only. The goal is to, in June, structure more consumable, I guess, 1 to 2 hour streams, sometimes twice a day in the daytime and then nighttime, and then one Flaw vs. Awe highly edited movie review each month. For starters, just to grow the community. This way the gaming streams have me interacting with the chat, so we could keep up with Fear the Walking Dead, Better Call Saul, whatever movie's coming out, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard trial, anything you guys want to ask me. I don't have to keep doing separate videos on it. That's another thing that I was asked. Since I'm not covering The Walking Dead, can I just cover, whatever's on and popping? And I'm going to be honest, I don't want to. I don't want to make a video about Amber Heard and hot topics in the entertainment industry. I would rather make Flaw vs. Awe, and the gaming allows us to talk about all the current events and anything else that's random out there. So that's the plan. I'm going to get into the comments now in a second here, but that's the plan moving forward in a nutshell for the channel. June is going to be the final test. Now, right now, we're at that line where it could go either way. We can drop the streams or we can continue them. Now, with gaming streams, I'm always going to do like big games that I'm a fan about. If they surprised us and dropped Days Gone Part 2, in 6 months, I'm streaming it no matter what. We're streaming that for 12 hours straight. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? That was like a big event on the channel. I love the game. So stuff like that will always stream, but that's like once a year, twice a year, a big game that I'm interested in. Now, funny enough, we started the channel with gaming. Let me mention that because I know a lot of people said I started with Walking Dead. I should stick with Walking Dead, but they weren't here. This channel started discussing games first. We did dumpster diving and retro game, kind of collecting, but more along the lines of nostalgia. I don't even know what to call it, because it wasn't necessarily collecting. It was more like finding stuff that was nostalgic that you liked, not collecting an entire NES set, just finding cool stuff, gaming-wise. So for the first year, I believe first year and a half, it was gaming and movies and some collectibles here and there. And then The Walking Dead was like the second year of this channel. And then it was like, it dominated for years what we did. Now, moving forward, if we do stick with the gaming, it will be 3 to 6, give or take, gaming streams a day. For Elden Ring, we did long ones, 4, 5, 6 hour streams because I got hooked. The streams were fun. I needed a test with the algorithm. 1 to 2 hour streams versus 5 to 6 hour streams. Test audience retention. And I could look this up, but I need to know it on this channel. I need to see the growth, subscribers, yada, yada, yada. So I think I do need the 2 solid months. Now, the interesting thing is going from Elden Ring to A Plague Tale, which is an older game from 2019, I believe. Interest dropped by like 60%, understandably, because it's a new game to an old game. So I think the key is going to be to keep a pulse on what's new and hot, but also what interests me as far as the gaming stuff. Keep the Q&As, the chat during the gaming streams active and live, and see how that goes. In between, we're going to catch up on some of the games I missed. That's a good way to transition. Give me a few minutes. We're going to jump into the chat here, but actually let me put the chat on the screen while I'm at it. No, I can't do that. Oh yeah, I can't do that. All right, let me show you this. So here's the thing. Recently I bought, and this is directly because of support in the gaming streams. And again, I would have just kept going with Flaw vs. Awe review, and maybe I should say this because I'm going to offer it up as an option. There's a handful of people, about 1,000, that absolutely love the Flaw vs. Awe. Like, that's the core that dig those videos. And it's just not big enough. If we had 20 to 50,000 people, we could probably start rocking and rolling. Only Flawversol one a week and be set and be good. We just need to grow. Now that being said, I'm not like, oh, we're gonna do the gaming and then get rid of the gaming once we build a Flawversol community. No, the idea would be to utilize that floating schedule of 3 to 6 streams where, let's say, the newer games died off for a couple months. Then we can do some older games, maybe 2 hours for 3 days a week. The rest of that time will get pushed over to the Flawversol. We can do a 1 a week, pump those up. Maybe I can catch up on some for when a new release comes out. It's just easier to juggle. Anyhow, because of the support directly with tips, I was able to buy a 5 terabyte hard drive. I got that plugged up today. I think it's funny because some of the reviews, people were like, man, I formatted it for my PS4, and then when I plugged it into my PS5, I couldn't use it. This item sucks. And I was sitting there thinking like, well, you formatted it for your PS4. What were you thinking? So anyway, I formatted it perfectly within a few seconds, and I was able to transition my PS4 games off of my PS5, put them onto the hard drive. This means I can play the PS4 games directly off the hard drive, and the PS5, I just have to move around when I want to play it. For example, we did a Plague Tale. If you want to watch that, we did about 5 streams. We completed the game. I can click this, and I'm gonna move it over into storage because we're not going to touch that. Ghost of Tsushima, I'm going to play the director's cut, so that's going to stay. Now, Soulstorm we're playing, so that's going to stay. Elden Ring, that's going to stay. And then I'm going to download, speaking of tips, I was able to purchase, where is it, right? Dying Light 2, just 2 days ago. This is going to go on the hard drive, as well as the Corey for June 14th. We're going to stream that as an event on the channel. That way, my hard drive isn't filled up. You can see here, I went from having my hard drive totally full to now my console has about 400 gigabytes, well, 350 gigabytes. And once I move the others, it'll be even better. And we're rocking and rolling. We could put the Corey on here without breaking a sweat. Dying Light 2. What else? Horizon Forbidden West. Anything you guys want to do that's new. So I just wanted to show you guys that because I talked about it on stream. But to say this thing is smooth. Someone asked. Friggin' smooth. I don't know who was saying it was complicated. You plug it into your PS5. You format it. You move your games. It's incredibly simplistic. I don't even understand how people... Oh, yeah, this is another one. Hellblade. I moved that over into storage. We're going to take a look at that. So, hopefully that covered everything. In case I'm a rambling mess, let me get out of here. In case I'm a rambling mess, let me go to chat and pop that out and see what you guys have to say. All right. Live chat. And here's another thing. I want to touch back with Fear the Walking Dead because people said, why don't you just still check it out and review it? Now, recently I heard Fear has gotten so bad, even people that love it. Is Spin in the chat? No shit. Really? Where at? It's been a minute since I've seen Spin in the chat. Is she here for real? Well, if she's here, tell her I said what's up. I'll look for her comments. Anyhow, so I heard Fear has gotten incredibly bad. Even people that loved it this season said it's on another level. So I checked it out. And wow. I mean, fucking wow. Yeah, Beeman's World and Gainy and...
I've said once, but next video needs to be shopping at GameStop for 5 hours and not asking for help. Then before you leave, just buy a $5 used PS2 game.
Who said that? Yeah, we're gonna get to the Doomsday Kingdom updates on there because we did have a delay, unfortunately, a longer delay that I wanted. So we'll do a mini update here, just that I have to go to Pennsylvania June 9th. I'll be back on the 14th. I was thinking about doing like mini videos because I want to hit up some old pizza shops. I'll show you guys where I grew up and yada yada yada. If you're interested, anyway, some of the streets are what I used to give to the artist to do Doomsday Kingdom in the story. So I wanted to take some time, but I didn't know about stretching it out that long, because there's some things I wanted to tweak when I took that trip, because I would have specific free time, and there was a couple things I wanted to do, and something else I was looking at as far as with the printer. Well, I don't know. It's hard to ask everybody, but I don't want to delay it to June 9th as far as giving the finalized copy over to the printer. But there is a part of me that's like, there's something I want to do. There's like a little touch up. But we'll get to Doomsday Kingdom. Doomsday Kingdom's my baby. So that thing, incredibly excited. I do have to... I gotta check. Did we forget to do the commentary for the last one? You know what I have to do? I have to look back, get the Doomsday Kingdom playlist more organized, and maybe do some other like touch-up videos for that. But we will come back and circle back on that and cover some of that. Let me touch this. Touch this. Let me tap into this. Oh, Chase. He said it about going to GameStop. I wouldn't last 5 hours without them coming up to me saying, you want to buy this promo thing? You want to buy a used game with 15 stickers on it, boogers, scratches, and maybe feckles of Amber Heard's turds for $5 less than a new game? I'd rather just buy the new game. I'm sorry, but fuck that. Anyway, huge thank you to Chase for throwing down on the tip goal here. What was that, a 10 spot? We're going to pop that down. Let's get you up there. Did I spell that right, though? Oh, no, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Alright, let's jump back in the chat. Thank you very much, homie. I appreciate that. The support helps big. You know what? I keep forgetting. Alright, so did I say about the Fear the Walking Dead? Yeah, Fear the Walking Dead. I looked into it, and my God, is it awful. If I ever talked about it, if I was still reviewing it now, the only thing I can say is it's probably some of the worst TV I've seen in years. Some of the acting is actually incredible, and it's so weird seeing some acting that is just a home run in so poorly written scenes. It's such the dichotomy right there is fucking... I mean, it's fighting with itself. It's like the writing is cringe, the story is stupid, what the fuck are you people doing? And then you have like the acting, and for a couple of the actors it's like, whoa. That was a good performance. Anyway, the last thing I want to say is we had the core... I keep saying that, but I keep missing things. But we had the core audience that likes the Flaw review. I'm going to make a serious opening, because I got this suggestion as well, to use the gaming streams to keep an open line of communication with you guys consistently, instead of going dark for a month and dropping one video a month. And then people said they do not want that. Do the gaming. Even people that don't watch the gaming said, no, I'd rather pop into a gaming stream, ask you a couple questions, and then be out to see what your thoughts are, instead of you going dark for a month and then dropping a video, and then we don't even talk about current events because I'm reviewing movies the whole time. Anyway, but people honestly said, do the gaming streams, keep up with us day to day, every other day, and then maybe move the Flaw totally onto Patreon. See if you build up support. If you don't, you don't. And the people are over there supporting whatever you're doing right now anyhow. So, yeah, of course they're going to support the Flaw So I'm going to seriously consider that. Because honestly, if we had the Patreon blow up, then we're set. The reason we couldn't do the Flaw is just simply because it wasn't sustainable. Just because they're getting the money instead of me for ad revenue. And even when I got ad revenue, I think my best Flaw It was like $30, in ad revenue. So it just doesn't have the views, and it doesn't have the views because it doesn't have the amount of eyes on it. The community isn't big enough for it yet. And it's so weird because it's easy for me to just go, well, Ronnie, your video sucks. But I honestly have a hard time saying that because the amount of people that gave me positive feedback is unlike anything I've ever posted online before. Every Flaw vs. All review always has a handful of comments that say, this is by far your top edited work, your greatest video. Like every new Flaw vs. All is like the new best thing that I've edited and put up on the channel. It's hard for me to say, well, Flaw vs. All videos are just dog shit. That's why people don't like them. It's hard for me to do that when the feedback is so positive. So the only thing I'm left with is looking at the algorithm, and yeah, YouTube pushes them down the recommended in place of Walking Dead videos, old Walking Dead videos. All right. Sorry. Let me back up. I was doing work in, we had a leak, and I'm doing work with drywall, and I got a little, drywall dust blasted in my face a little while ago. It's nasty too. I hate that shit, but it's old drywall, new drywall. It's just like clay dust, like a white chalky. Chris said, Ronnie, have you played Resident Evil games before? Those would be great to stream. Yes, I have streamed, and I'm going to make them public again. We did remove all our gaming streams at one time, just put them unlisted, so you had to go to the channel playlist in order to view them. I have played and streamed all of Resident Evil 2, all of Resident Evil 3, all of 7, and all of Village. And I get Resident Evil a lot, but we've already done it. Now, here's the thing is, I only did Claire's version on part 2 game because I didn't want to redo the game again so soon. But now that it's been some time, I think I would like to play Leon's version because I've never done that one. Thank you, Adaby. I got it switched to live chat. Oh yeah, let me do the comments and we'll. Everything said, been around since you found the Black Ops 2 Collector's Edition drone. That was the shit. I had that for a little while, but then I said, you know what? Let's test it out. I got to go down to the newer comments. I said, let's test it out, and I broke it. So I don't have it anymore. No. Did I break that? Or I think I might have sold that because I did try testing it out, and I just sucked at it. Something might have gotten broke on it, if I remember right, but I sold that. I think Alicia left the show. Who can tell with that writing? What a mess. They have her leave the episode before her mother comes. But when I heard that, I fucking bust out laughing. We're bringing Madison back. We're bringing Madison back. And then I hear Morgan's leaving, Alicia's leaving. And it's like, well, now we know Morgan only left temporarily. Here's the thing. Alicia could have left until next season. Most likely the actress wants to get the fuck off the show because it's, I don't know, man. It's terrible. Yeah, the whole versus Strand and then I love you, Strand. I saw that. It's like, what the fuck, bro? I heard Better Call Saul is dropping bangers. And here's why I won't support AMC anymore going further. The line that they draw for their scumminess, they don't give a shit about anything but their own money. Now, they don't own Better Call Saul, so they're so desperate for the views. They said, hurry up and subscribe to AMC Plus and watch the early season of season 6 because we're going to take the episodes down. Now, I'm going to go start watching because I was waiting to hear. Now that I hear that they're banging, I want to check them out. And AMC pulled them. I can still watch them, so it's just the principle. I think that's such a scummy move to do. Ow. Yeah, the White Panda. Here's what's interesting. He says one of those Flaw vs. All reviews will catch the YouTube's algorithm and catch fire. Halloween 2018 did a little bit. It did more than anything. It got promoted more. It had the most audience retention, and every time it was being promoted, it was getting a lot more clicks than almost anything else. And I think it had 14,000 views right away, which is incredible for the Flaw vs. All. If I could ride that train a bit with those and get them around 50,000 views, for starters as a base, we're cooking with fire, yo. Yeah, we got a Discord open. Well, I appreciate that, Jake. I'm glad you think the videos are good. Content creation will never be fair. There will always be gems such as yourself being sidelined for lazy content. Well, I appreciate that as well. It would be great to see some of your old content, like when you were playing through Days Gone for the first time. It was awesome seeing how much you loved the game and your overall reactions. Lost Stone, getting support for the gaming streams and getting Patreon support for the Flaw vs. All would actually open up some time to pull the streams. I'm gonna let
Yo, what's up, Ronnie? How you been? I've started to rewatch TWD and really acquired a newfound love for the first couple seasons, a different vibe.
Okay, let me finish that up and I'll get to the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat, but it'll allow me some time to actually pull those streams, because that's something I got asked to do, or I got recommended that I would love to do. Pull some Days Gone streams and chop up the highlights and then have like a 30-minute video of some of the highlights from the stream, in case maybe you can't watch them all. Even Elden Ring has some bangers for highlights. Maybe do a rage compilation. Maybe do a every time Ronnie says like, look at that, because the exploration in Elden Ring is phenomenal. Let me just go down here real quick. Rob Slayer with the super chat, thank you very much. He said, well, I've been doing good. Actually been doing real good with the like I said, the gaming streams had a real positive start to them. I started to rewatch The Walking Dead, he said, and he acquired a newfound love for the first couple seasons, a different vibe. I definitely feel that. I've always had my heart on the first few seasons, at least the first 5 or 6. The first 3, 4, I would say the first 4 specifically, there's just something about them. There's just something special about them. I keep laughing because, what's so funny? I bought something from some reviewer that didn't want it. It was like some newspaper guy, old school, got a Walking Dead item for, I forget what it was, but it was the funniest shit because he had gotten a complimentary disc with season 4, episode 1 and 3, or 1 and 2, months before it aired. And I had bought it thinking it was older stuff, but I had bought it just because it was in like a special complimentary, like, here's The Walking Dead up for nominations and the new hit show, and it was like advertising the new season. I'm pretty sure it was season 4. It might have been season 3. It might be all the way back in season 3. And I remember watching episode 1 and then being like, yeah, you know what, maybe I'll put that thing on display that I have bought. I had it for months at this point. And I remember pulling it out, putting it up and looking at it, and I'm like, why does this disc say premiere episode? This is the brand new. And I stopped and I was like, there's no fucking way. And I put it in and it was the episode, no commercials, straight up, bam, high def. I was fucking like, you gotta be shitting me. I had that for months. I mean, shit. Imagine what I could have done online. I could have went viral right there. Anyway, Tony Ronnie, if you watch Better Call Saul, you would be mind blown. I'm gonna check it out. AP said Discord command isn't working. What do you mean by that? Do you mean the invites isn't working, or what? iDiscord? I don't think I've never set up an iDiscord command for the chat. So if it's not working, that's why. I'll get it set up though. As a matter of fact, in between some questions, I can jump in here. Let me do this. Let me go over to the chat bot and take the chat. Yeah. I'll pin the comment for tips first, and then we'll look at a Discord link. All right, pin that message. Let me... Sorry, I had to... I like that picture, though. I gotta look at the invites for Discord and make sure they're on and popping, because you know how they're limited. I've been subbed for a long time. Season 5 and 6-ish of The Walking Dead. YouTube stopped showing me your vids. Glad you went live, or I may not have found your vids again. Yeah, that's something I've been hearing a lot for the past few years. I talked about this on chat. It's amazing because this channel was right about to hire a crew of 3 people to do editing, and we were gonna, in I think 2018, I was setting up to do something big. When Google had that very first adpocalypse, the ad revenue dropped down to 80% of what it was. I think I was pulling in, $600 a month. Now, keep in mind, my videos are getting anywhere from 50,000 to 300,000 views. They just did sponsorships were just pulled out. It was just draining the pool of where they can put ads and money and yada, yada, yada. So I was putting out the same amount of content, getting the same amount, sometimes more views, because this was when The Walking Dead was just starting to come back from break. And I'll never remember that. I was looking at the amount and I was like, God damn, that was the first big crush and blow. And the next was I started getting comments. Hey, I'm not seeing your videos. And I'm like, oh, come on, YouTube, please. You're killing me, literally. Laggy says, have you ever considered streaming games on Twitch? You can use programs to stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. People keep asking me, and I'm not saying no to the idea. I'm wondering what the pros would be. You think Twitch would be a better platform? Honestly, I hear Twitch is just so hard to get noticed anymore, unless I got a nice rack. I don't know. And I don't. So I don't know. I would try it out. I always have to try something for myself to see. So I would probably try it out. Now, I'm allowed to do both, I think, right now because I'm not a partner. But if I was ever to get partnered, whatever that means, I honestly don't even know at this point, I would not be able to stream on both at the same time, from what I'm being told. Fear is that bad. I stopped watching halfway through season 5. I stopped watching World Beyond after episode or 2. It was just so awful. Yeah, from the people that used to love Fear are now telling me it's some of the worst TV they've ever seen. Yeah, I like the Days Gone streams, man, because that's I talked about this before, like when you make something to eat with, ingredients that you love, like your favorite type of meal. I don't know how else to put it. Like, as good as Elden Ring is, if you can say, I'll wipe your brain and you can play one of these games fresh with no memory all over again, before you've finished speaking, I'm picking Days Gone, or maybe The Last of Us Part 1, but probably Days Gone, because it's just way bigger than Last of Us Part 1. And I love the grounded, real guns. I love the baka baka baka, the zombies, the post-apocalyptic world, the rain, the weather. Oh my God. Days Gone 2 on PS5 would have been like a dream come true, or anything similar. I would love to be in the position to make a game like that. I was thinking about plotting something, like doing an idea just to get it out of my head, because I can't stop thinking about this idea for a game. I talked about it on stream, but something would happen where it would like crack like the dimensions of the world. Think like Stranger Things, like the Upside Down, but instead of people going to the Upside Down, like it ruptures into like part of our world. Anyway, just for a fun video game premise, concept, sections of the map would be like you start out with a couple friends at your house, you had gotten pizza, you're about to watch a movie, you're just hanging out, and then this event happens, and then you venture from outside your house to maybe a fog, and then it spills into different parts of the map open up where one area is like the 1980s, specific, like everything's like the 1980s. One area is futuristic. One area is like campground with slashers out to get you, whether they're hooded, whether they have like other different masks. Another area is haunted, so it would have like the haunted house feeling. And you take this fantasy, because fantasy is like that, where you have fantasy that is so wild, and it's usually medieval. Well, what if you take the fantasy idea of blending and mixing all these different things and incorporating it into a horror fan's dream of everything they love? You have a section with the ghosts. You have a section with the slashers. A section specifically that's the campgrounds. You have another section dealing with the fog and that atmosphere of maybe some silhouetted stalkers out for you. And then you can incorporate the 80s, incorporate a future look to it. I was looking at the weaponry. I was like, well, I don't want medieval weaponry. It has to be like the modern day, some guns, but also some melee tools. And then I came up with this idea that some of the weapons, whether it's an axe, a heavy sword, or short sword, would have chambers in the handle. And you would get these gems, and you would pop them in the chamber, or do something, some sort of animation where you pop them in the chamber and seal it, and in each weapon would be like these holes. So because of the gem you inserted, whatever you inserted, whether it was electricity, fire, any blue flame, anything like that, it would come out through the holes of the weapon. So now you have a little more fantasy mixed with the horror elements. Something like that would be fucking wild, I think. But I still love the grounded real games like Days Gone and Last of Us, I think, the most. But are you interested in House of the Dragon, the GOT pre-order? That's a tricky one to answer. I'm going to look into it, but if they canceled it tomorrow, I don't think I would care. ZRLR said, have you been following the Depp and Heard trial? I remember first hearing about it from your video 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, I made a video on the Ronnie Hayes channel, and that was when I was thinking about just covering current events, and I didn't enjoy it, because it was a way to get eyes on me, but I don't know, man. It just wasn't me. I have been keeping up with some of it, and I tell you what, if Amber Heard wins, or if Johnny Depp doesn't win at this point, now keep in mind, I just assumed Johnny Depp was a piece of shit when I first heard about this. I was like, okay, another celebrity's a piece of shit. And then when you hear more about it, it's wildly obvious that Amber Heard is fucked in the head, And Johnny Depp isn't perfect either. He has flaws for sure. But you can definitely see that someone is trying to fool the shit out of us. And if she wins, it's just a stain on our justice system, on our common sense, on our fucking collective dignity, That bitch should burn for her lies. Just for lying and just for all the bullshit she tried to pull. The encouraging community said, yo, I said this last stream, but I am on my 6th year as a single father, and me and your daughter's moms went down the same paths, and me and you stepped up. I respect you 100%. Well, I still remember year 6, man. I tell you what, enjoy those moments now. I was just telling my daughter, she went from, she was my cute little girl at 8, and then from 9 on, it's like a little mini adult. It changes, man. You lose something, that child-like factor, and it's something that you can't put into words, that you hear other adults talk about. You may have heard your parents talk about, but you don't quite get it until you see it one day, and you're like, yeah, like my baby is gone. She's grown, and she's still a child, but there's that baby element. I don't know how else to put it, but there's this, I don't know. It's like a cute bubble, of a childish bubble that disappears, and it's like, and I'm totally done having kids, so for me it's a wrap. So I it was nice having it around while it lasted, but now I got a teenage girl to deal with, so I'm in hell now. No kidding. But yeah, do your thing, brother. Keep your head up, and it gets easier from here on out. I heard it gets harder, and in ways it does, like putting up with their attitude and shit. But I tell you what, man, dealing with a screaming baby not being able to tell you what's wrong, for you to find out after 3 sleepless nights it's a friggin' ear infection, and the medicine they gave you she's immune to and doesn't work, so she needs a new special medicine, and after day 6 you're thinking about committing yourself to the loony bin. Those were the hard days, This shit is a cakewalk. For now. I don't think that's going to play. I think we have TTS set at $4 and up, but I'll read it out loud. Hey man, how's your Halloween Kills Flaw vs. All video coming along? Not so hot. I had I don't know what to call it. Stubborn. I don't want to say pretentious, because that's definitely not the right word to accurately. I had a perfectionist moment, and I had scrapped a good chunk of what I was working on and started over. So that's a big part of what set me back. But I think I'm going to be very happy releasing what will be the finished product. I think I'll be very happy with the finished product, because I had a lot of fun with it. Still really enjoying the Halloween Flaw vs. Halloween and Friday, man. There's something special about both of those. If you haven't checked out the Friday the 13th Flaw vs. All Part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, please binge them now. Especially like 4 and 5. I had so much fun making those. I love them. But Halloween as well. Halloween and 2018. And Scream's one of my other favorites. And Joker. Fuck it, watch them all. No, seriously though. I think Joker, Scream, and Halloween 2018 and Friday 5 or 4 is probably some of my best. What's your sign? I'm an Aries. Does anyone remember the really bad open world game lasted 2 weeks before they shut the game down? Which game is that? Any zombie game you make would definitely be amazing. You've got my pre-order. Thank you very much, Lost Stone. Yeah, the first seasons of Better Call Saul are so slow, but... Oh, Saints and Sinners, I like that. That's not open world. Well, that's kind of... One thing I would change about Days Gone is the role. I would have preferred a dodge like Last of Us 2. Yeah, I wasn't really thrilled about the role. That's... Yeah, I hear you on that. I see why they do it, though, but... If you forgot why you picked the game, also the pick of Last of Us 2... Overkill, that one, yeah, that was actually a first-person shooter co-op game, and that was a fuck, man. Am I gonna watch new season of Stranger Things? Damn straight I am. Those videos will attract the wrong type of audience. What do you mean by that? The white panda. What videos? Oh, the Johnny Depp ones, you mean? Are you streaming games tomorrow? Good night, AP. Yes, I am going to stream tomorrow. Let me get to B-Man's comment now that we're catching up. I am going to stream tomorrow. We're going to stream... I honestly, you know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. I was going to shut down in another 10 minutes or so. or I can hang out with you guys and play Abe's Odd World, but mostly interact with the chat, I say, for another half hour or so. Because, oh, you know what? I can't do that and transfer. Damn, I was going to transfer more downloads, but I'll tell you what, that way we at least have something playing. Where's his comment at? Beeman's World with $3 dono. I really appreciate the support, homie. Support is going to help out big for the future of this channel in a huge, huge way. I just wanted to say I'm here for map supremacy. Want map around forever. Haven't been able to tune into all your stuff lately. Been honing my animation craft. That's what's up. Maybe you can do some animation stuff, you know, and incorporate it into the channel in some future project. That'd be so fucking cool. But looking forward to upcoming streams, content DDK. You going to review Stranger Things? Absolutely. I am definitely going to do a video covering Stranger Things. I believe they're releasing it in 2 parts. I don't know how it's split, but I think it's like the first few episodes and then like the last 2 or 3 or something like that. Or maybe split in half. I don't know. Let me change this though. For the tip goal. And I'll pop that there. And yes, we will stream tomorrow for the last Elden Ring for this week. And then we're going to do Dying Light 2, which I'm going to put it right here. And as soon as we're done streaming, I'm going to download this into my PlayStation. I love when they do these covers that you can switch. Like here's the original cover, and you can reverse it and add a artistic cover. I got to give them a lot of props on that. God of War did that as well. I think the collector's edition, not the collector's edition, the cheap $20 version, like the Game of the Year edition. And I love when they do that, except for God of War didn't put the Last of Us did that as well, the remaster, but it doesn't put the title on the spine. I love that, but put the title on the spine. That's a little pretentious, you know? It's like, you know who we are because we don't have a name. If I could leave that picture up, that'd be awesome. All right, let me go back to the chat. Yeah, this final season of The Walking Dead isn't that good. I'm not into it. I think at best it's just okay. And for The Last of Us, yeah, sorry, Beeman's World. Yeah, for if you mean the text to speech, it's 4 and up for the text to speech. Sorry about that, brother. That's why I read it out. That was a tip, right? And not a super chat?
Elden is so good. What's your favorite boss you've fought? I loved Rykard and Radon myself.
The tricky part with the bosses is I think they are probably the weakest element. Just because of the structure of the damage they do combined with the spam leads to, I find, a very uninteresting way to handle the bosses. Now, boss-wise, though, there's a couple that I really enjoyed. I don't know his name, but the werewolf beast guy in Castle Morn. Now, keep in mind, I'm not done with the game, so I'm only 70% of the way through it. But early on, that beast guy in Castle Morn, he was one of the funner ones, a more simplistic boss. And there was Blade was actually probably up there as one of my favorite fights. I really, after getting knocked around and you know, rethinking, I was like, oh, wait a minute here. This is interesting. Dan Loki, who gave the super chat, by the way, thank you very much. The Soulstorm is probably the greatest. I'm going to show you. It's probably the absolute greatest. No, it is the greatest Abe game. It's Abe's Odyssey was the original game. Then they came out with Oddworld, New and Tasty. This game here, though, The graphics, the update, the game mechanics, my God, they did a home run. There's a few flaws. There's some times where it'll glitch out on you. I know some people say like, oh, it glitched when they just missed something, but this game genuinely has a few glitches, and it's not in the same spots all the time. Sometimes it's just, hit or miss. Also, Ron, you considering joining TikTok, do 1-minute movie or episode reviews? Jose, I probably sound like an old man when I say this, but I just don't see myself on TikTok. But you never know. You never know. First 7 episodes are released Friday, and then the last 2 are released in July. And that's for Stranger Things. Finale is 2.5 hours. Thank you very much, Gomez. Yo, Dan Loco, if you're excited for the new Abe game, it's a year old, by the way, so it's available right now. I got this off Amazon on clearance because it was cheap. It was as cheap as the regular game, and I had like 30 credit. So at the end of the day, it was dirt cheap for a collector's edition. It comes with the game, an art book, which I was most excited for, the steel book, and it's got an Abe statue, a friggin' little. So if you're a huge fan of Abe, Amazon right now has this and PlayStation 4 on clearance. I think PlayStation 4 is like $62 right now. Or something like that. Awesome. Sounds good, Ronnie. Yeah, I'd be so down to make some animation stuff for a map. We'll contact when I get some more free time. Yeah, anytime you got a little free time, homie. Episode 8 and 9 of Stranger Things come out a few weeks after the first. All right. Dying Light 2 let me down, but I hyped myself up, so that part's on me. Yeah, I'm not really hyped going into it, but my main thing is I already know the story's going to suck because everything I saw so far, the story looks like it's generic trash. Sorry. But I'm excited to run around and just kick zombies and do some parkour in a post-apocalypse on a PS5. I'll be honest with you. I'm going in wanting the bare minimum. So if I don't at least get a kick out of it for a few hours, they failed miserably. All right. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, season 6 was great for this channel for The Walking Dead. Yeah, I agree. I think that until AMC changes or sells The Walking Dead, the franchise is done. And I do agree with you, Blu-ray Addict. The one thing they need to do is completely obliterate everything they have in the works right now, or at least finish it off, and then reboot it with a bigger budget. However, at this point in time, I would probably consider rethinking following Rick and gang, because I don't think that's the way to go about it. For a reboot at this time, I would probably consider something else with maybe an original character, but more along the lines of more the heart of the original story. The first thing I would do, honestly, I've said this a number of times. Put me in charge of writing the franchise, and I'll put it back on top again. I swear to fucking God, I bet you I'd do it too. First thing I would do, first thing you saw, the teaser trailer, you'll see snow and a snowy walker with The Walking Dead. That would be the intro to a reboot, but in snow. And do a real story, not bullshit gimmicks, not bullshit cliffhangers. Do a real story with people dealing with an issue, sometimes human, on a human level, simplistic, but make us care for these characters, put them in circumstances where we want to see them succeed and we're there along the way. Anyhow, what they need to do, the Fire Giant is nutso. Yeah, he's pretty nuts. Reichard wasn't bad. Radon bothered me some because of, I have to rewatch it, but there was something in there because of, I think it was the the amount of damage and something he did, I think, killed you all the time, and you had to run away from him. So, but a lot of the bosses in Elden Ring, if you look at it, they're set up like that, the bigger ones. What they do is they don't want the game player to run up and just spam attack the body. So they have an area or a slam or something that makes the player hit and then back up so they don't get killed by that, yada, yada, yada. Now, I wish they would do something a little bit different, but I understand the restrictions there. Yeah, the graphics on this are fantastic. I think Season 3 divided fans a little bit for a couple things, but Season 2, a lot of fans were upset, didn't like the split-off episode, which I actually thought it was okay. Yeah, Derek HG, I think my problem with social media is I don't go into YouTube and TikTok and yada, yada, yada to make content just to make money, which if I want to stay here, I probably need to start doing that. What I do is I find something that I'm passionate about, and I'll do that, whether it makes money, whether, you know, there's interest there. And I know there's interest for the Flaw vs. All reviews. However, I just need to get it out to enough people. But when it comes to TikTok, if I ever went over there, I need to look at it as a business decision. Like, what do I need to do specifically day to day to make money? And that's it. Because anything else I do passion-wise just seems to just not be the right choice, I guess, for that sort of platform. Missed you, man. The gaming streams weren't for me, but just getting a stream where we're BSing and talking entertainment, a community is refreshing, Matt Fam. Oh, yeah, I definitely hear that for a number of people that aren't into it. Now, keep in mind, though, for the gaming streams, we do have some...
Hey, Ronnie, have you seen a show on Prime called Outer Range on Amazon? I just binged it. Pretty trippy show. Love the lives as always.
But, yeah, I was saying... we do have some interaction with chat, especially with games that allow a little more interaction. Mommy, thank you very much for the dono. And I will say, yes, I have heard of it, and I was curious about it. If you recommend it, I might check it out a little sooner for sure. Massive thank you, though, and I'm glad you're here hanging out. And the contribution got us almost halfway, don't it? All right, I think I might, yeah, almost halfway. I think I might check that out. I was interested by that trailer. We shared it in Discord. Definitely interested. Yeah, I'm not into Dead by Daylight. How do you think fans will react to the main characters of House of the Dragons being incest instead of the bad guys? I don't know, to be honest. I mean, we've had incest on the regular show, so probably much of the same reaction, I think. I'm not on TikTok right now, no. I can't talk about my Walking Dead idea too much because then AMC will try to rip it off and not pay me. I'm teasing, but seriously, if they wanted to make money, holla at your boy. I'll give them an outline that'll put them back on top. I already told them that's my offer, 100 grand, and I'll give them an outline that'll put them back on top. If they want me to come on board to do the script, now I'm tired of acting like I won't give them a banger. Because sometimes before I was being humble, I was like, well, but listen, I'm a lifetime zombie fan. I've been a fan of The Walking Dead, and I break down, you know, TV shows critically, overcritical to a point where if you want your show on point, 100 grand, that's my offer. Take it or leave it. Yeah, Yellowstone's getting another. Let me show you. Someone wants to see what this looks like. I'll turn down the volume a little bit too. Check this out. So, Abe's Oddworld has new mechanics. Now, I haven't played in a little bit, so I probably should restart Because I gotta save these guys. And you can hold down to tell them to stop and go. You have this ability to use your brain to take them over and make them do stuff, but those balls will electrocute you. So I think they want you to sneak around. So I'm gonna tell them to wait. I might be able to gas him out though. Hold on. Watch this. I'll get him. I don't think AMC should do it. I think the guys who animated Invincible should animate it. As far as animation, they can just hire the guys who animate it. But whoever animate it, they're not the same people who direct and write it, unless the animators are the directors and writers. So that really all depends. Is he not gonna go? Oh, I did it. Oh, shit. I can't put the fire out now, though. Oh, that failed. Yeah, I'm going to have to go down. Not that far down. Yeah, for the right price, AMC. None of this shit is free. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sick of bullshit with them. The right price. 100 grand, AMC. Done deal. Imagine if that worked, though. 100 grand to make $1 billion, because they make about, I think it's like $1 billion. I forget what it is, but they make billions off of The Walking Dead. Even though it's still shit, they make their 1/3 of their revenue. They make off of The Walking Dead. 1/3 of their revenue they make off The Walking Dead. That was. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna over jump it, and I'm remembering controls from Elden Ring. Okay, that's why I want to see if you have to get rid of him or no. Now you can you don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I just wanted to double check. Oh, come on. I'm trying to rush that shit. Did you watch Prey trailer, prequel to the Predator? Yeah, I don't have a good thing to say about it. I'm sorry, but it's an 80-pound girl with a spear, with a wooden spear against a predator. I mean, very few people can make that work. And knowing that their main goal is to not fight the predator. And this is from their mouths. I read the interview. It's nothing about the battle against the predator. They talked about the battle against gender norms. Meaning it's a female that wants to be a warrior and all the males are warriors. So guess what? The predator's going to... What am I doing? The predator's going to kill all the guys. And the female's going to rise up and save them all. Like, that's the story. This isn't about the predator. This is about the gender norm shit. I mean, they're going to fuck it up. They're going to fuck it up bad. If they don't, I'll be thrilled. All I want is a good Predator movie. That's all I want. Got y'all, bitch. Alright, let me try to do this a little... Alright, that one, it looks kind of far away, don't it? Oh, okay, but now what? Oh, maybe I don't go down here yet. Yeah, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't go down there yet. This is all new. I've never played this before, so this level anyway. I think I loaded up already. Oh, what's this guy doing? Come with me, bro. What are you doing? Come on. Uh-oh. Wow, I can't believe that guy's just sitting there by himself. Let me just make sure there's nothing to do on this side. Oh, who's shooting at me? Oh. Oh, there's an opening there. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright. Walking Dead Walking Dead Season 2 is extremely underrated in my opinion. I agree with that. Oh, no way. They put me at a... No way. They fucking put me at a save point getting blasted. Why would they do that? Yeah, look, you can take them over. Wait, this might actually be worth doing. No, I can't get around. I can go this way, though. Yeah, you could take their mines over. And, I hit a trap, so that's as far as you can go. Let me resave. That's crazy. Alright. There's nothing over here, right? Yeah, there's a secret. I don't know how to get in there, though. Unless I go down here. See, I don't know how to open these. Yeah, I don't know how to open those. This is what I get for playing a new level. Son of a bitch. Why would they let you save like that? The game fucked me. So you could just blow them up. Look at the Obi-Wan show. That's not going to be about Obi-Wan between episode 3 and 4. Yeah, I heard Halo got that treatment as well. Here's Halo, but we need and here's what's problematic with it. And for a while, I was like, all right, let's pick the good and the bad. But now it's getting to a point where you have a show about Halo, and I haven't watched it at all. So if this isn't the case, but people are telling me what they did is they forced in this girl as like a sidekick with Halo and made the story primarily surround around her, so that way they can have that representation there. But it derails the entirety of Halo in a way that makes it unbalanced. This is like I think level 4 or something. The showrunner of the new Daryl spinoff never worked on Walking Dead. Wow. Who knows? Maybe they need new blood. Yeah, I like Lance in the new Walking Dead stuff. Yeah, Dr. Death. I don't think they're going to do a definitive end for The Walking Dead. The main show. There's too much money in the air for spin-offs. For AMC, even though, keep in mind, it's doing poorly, but The Walking Dead is still doing better than what they've done before with any other original shows. Did you see the Ozark ending? Yeah, I saw it. You didn't like it? It was ass. You know what's funny? Is, I liked it. However, I liked it for a season finale. For a series finale, I sat back thinking about it and I was like, that doesn't work for a series finale. That doesn't work at all. And it felt like Netflix left the option open for a continuation. And I would not be surprised if you saw a return in like 2 years. With like an Ozark movie or something. Because something is just fishy about it. It looks like a season finale. A big one. Imagine that being the season finale. That would still be like, whoa. And I was good about the anyone that died. Put it that way. Just because you needed something. However, I was unconvinced. I don't know what's normally. I'm normally not this terrible. Just let you know. But I was unconvinced that they would slack that much to get caught like that and killed. So I just don't buy it.
I'm here to save you. Follow me.
See, I'm able to tell them to do stuff. I don't know how to get in there though. Like, look, there's an opening there. I gotta restart the level, I think, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Anyhow, Ozark ending wasn't that bad in my opinion. Yeah, well, that's the thing is I like it for a season ending. However, a series ending, I'm kind of like, ooh, I don't know. Something seems fishy. Yeah, they need to gun down Oceanside, just get it over with. And here's what's sad about it is they had the opportunity to set up them hearing about the Oceanside's men being slaughtered, lined up and slaughtered, and to, in a poetic way, where Oceanside was able to live longer, but in the end, they were never able to escape their fate in a way, because they were just lined up and slaughtered. There's something poetic about that would resonate in a powerful way to Maggie, especially dealing with them so tightly, because that's why they're in shit, because of Maggie's disobedience. Imagine the work a good writer could do, even though we don't give a shit about the Oceanside individuals in a big way, the majority of us. How it affects the character and knowing they're like part of that world and what happened to them would be a big punch in the nuts. Not the same as your favorite character dying, but still a useful tool in manipulating the emotions of the viewers. And they never even tried to utilize that. See, I got up here. What does this do? Oh, trash can.
Stay here. Let's leave this place.
Did he say Oh. Alright, so I got one secret.
I can't. I'm here to save you. Follow me. Forget about it.
Is there anyone in here?
Out of here.
Someone's saying nuh-uh, or is that Abe? I don't see anybody. Yeah, and there's no way, there's no like secret button, so alright, maybe this is just a special. How do I get down? And I can't go that way. Oh, fuck me. I'll save inside there. Addressed what, Brian? Writing? I haven't addressed writing specifically. Oh my god. Well, Dr. Death, Walking Dead isn't just afraid of killing main characters. Their hands are tied because they don't have much left to work with. Carol was, at the time that they were filming, believed to be going on a spin-off. Maggie. How do I get up there? Oh my god. Maggie, and Negan are getting a spin-off. Daryl's getting a spin-off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have a lot of options to work with that we give a shit about. Yeah, I don't know what's up with me today. I am not... I think it's playing two different games, Elden Ring and this, and second guessing yourself with the controls. Alright, see, that opens the side door. So on the other ones, it has to be on top. I'm thinking.
Everybody, it's time, everybody. Let's get out of here.
How many I got? 3 of them? Oh, I got a fire extinguisher there. All right, good, good, good.
Anyone got a dollar I can lend you? Vendor over there.
Let's do this.
Everyone stop complaining. Told us to stop.
Yeah, I remember. I got stuff to craft. And then I got my fire extinguisher there. So let me get this there. You guys hang tight. But check it out. Fire doesn't look like it's going to go out on its own. A fire extinguisher would be nice. Wait, did I just burn myself? How? I got a fire extinguisher, man. Put that shit out. Ah, there we go. Alright, come on, guys.
We've been expecting you in. Let's go.
Make sure I'm not missing anything. Rock candies. Knocking out fuses. That's what I might have missed. See what I mean? Like when you start something and then don't play it for a few days. So I can use the rock candy to knock out fuses. And I think I should be ready to craft, no? Alright, so I got my rocks, my crack rocks. Alright, here's an opening. Maybe. Where's the... Yeah, the fuse is right there. Oh, I missed them. Damn it. Oh, I still got him. They did Alden off screen to serve Maggie
Outer
for 5
Range
minutes.
is kind of Lovecraftian, very interesting but not scary. Raised by wolves and from on Epics, also worth a watch. I love Ares, winking face.
Well, I'm glad you like Ares. We're head first, and I guess we rush, but we're passionate. We're stubborn. Outer Range, I think I'm gonna check it out. I think I'm gonna check it out, mommy. Thank you very much for the dono. I definitely will. You said Epics. I don't think I've ever watched anything on Epics, to be honest. Does it have its own app? It's called From. I'll have to keep that in mind. Did you see her? But thank you very much, Mommy Hernandez. And I'm definitely going to check that out soon. Did you see her just check out the She-Hulk trailer? That looked atrocious is right, yeah. You'll get a kick out of it for how absolute ass it is. Now, here's the thing for me is Marvel is, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but I view it as a family movie, like show type franchise. Something to watch with my daughter, something to watch with my friend and his kids, and my brother and their kids. You know what I mean? Like family content. Even Batman. I took my daughter to see Batman, but it's a little more darker. It's, my daughter doesn't even want to go see Marvel movies, but she begged me to take her to see Batman. She's more into the grittier, very much like me at that age, man, very much. I was raised on Goodfellas at 13, 12, Anyway, so I got a tattoo on my arm, Goodfella. Anyhow, I'm fine with the comedic lightness of it. But She-Hulk was like a whole new level of what the fuck, not my cup of tea. Yeah, not my cup of tea at all. Yes, someone said spin. There's spin. Well, we did have an actual tip jar one time, but I couldn't remember how to get it to work. It was like where tips came in and it did like a little thing. But we used it. We used that for the gaming streams. Originally, at first, it was to make fun of a streamer, but the stream did so well before we could poke fun that I didn't want to derail the stream and break his balls. But we left it there for our game streams. If we hit the first tip, we extend the stream. If we hit the second, then we guarantee a stream for the next day. Basically, because I was running out doing DoorDash for a side hustle, and you know, DoorDash I run out and make $100 easy. So if we hit the tip goal, then I say fuck it. Instead of doing DoorDash, I just guarantee a stream. And that's what we were doing for the gaming streams. But glad to see. I hope everything's going well, Spin. All right, let me see here. Yeah, I hope you've been doing all right. Alright, now I gotta get this fire put out. And I need to double check to make sure I'm not missing anything. Like this. There's somebody in there. And that's what's pissing me off. I don't know how to fucking get in there. What am I doing wrong? I gotta be doing something wrong. I don't see any levers, though. Like, I don't see any levers. Is there a lever up there? I'm going to go up there and look. Yeah, I'm going to go up there and look. You guys hang tight down here. You guys wait here. Is there 3 of them? Yeah, you wait there. See, that has... Oh shit. Let me put the fire out. Oh, I could go under if I put the fire out, but does it have the bottom locked off? Spin coming in with a 25 bomb super chat. No comment though? Give me a comment, Spin. Oh, I just fucking died. Give me a comment, Spin. I'll read it. See what's up. Thank you very much for the support, Spin. Stop by to send my love. Been doing some old lady shit. I feel you. I've been doing some old man shit. Love you always. Well, I hope your old lady shit's been treating you good as it gets, as good as it can be. I hope all is well. Come on. I do miss the community, you know, the Walking Dead community, as you know, but I mean, can't change what they did with the show, unfortunately, or else I would have. I just don't have what it takes to be in it anymore. Even the main show, like I said, is I don't think it's trash. I think for a final season, it's a bit of like they're getting off the hook easy, because even though there's good stuff in it, for a final season of The Walking Dead, do you remember the final season of Game of Thrones? It was legendary. It started out legendary. It was like, it was a movie event. It was a television event. The Walking Dead is going out on a whimper, even when people rave about the best of episodes, because there's only whimper of a writing going on, you know? Thanks for keeping my moderator status still a big win. Oh, you always got a place here, Spin. Don't worry about it. No, Robert, I haven't seen Morpheus yet. Is that good? I heard only bad things about it, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait. I can save here, and then I don't have to do that again. And I can actually do this. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah. Can I get up there? Oh, I can. Secret area. Yes.
Here to break you out. Where we go?
How do I get up there? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, hell yeah.
Wait, everyone's got
Yeah, because these guys can't double jump. So let me make sure I got everything. Oh, I almost died. Alright, hell yeah. Oh, and there's lockers. No, search the locker. Here's something else they did that's a flaw in this game. They have these lockers you can search, but they're oftentimes near stuff like this. And when you're in a rush, it's like...
Come with me now.
Oh, I hope these guys stay put. Alright. What do I got? 3? Alright, I got 6 total. Alright, 6 stopping. Now I gotta go over here for this guy. Hope he don't see me. And I gotta hit him with something. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he fucking blasted me, yo. Oh, you fucking blasted me. Alright, you guys wait here. Alright, let me see. I gotta... I think I could take over... No, I can't take over his mind because that machine will zap me. I don't see any electrical wires. I don't see any fuse boxes. Damn. I have to be sneaky about this. I wonder if I can knock him out. How did I do this last time? Oh, I can't knock him out? There's the pull handle, though. Yeah. What do I do? I don't have any other weapons. Or else I would tase him. If I can tase him. Yeah, I need more loot for that. What does this do? Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Shit. He blasted me, yo. What's up here? That's where I came from, I think. Oh, shit. Yeah, if you hit the different sligs, I think they call them, you get points. Can't wait to see Negan meet Sebastian. That'd be funny. I'm honestly happy after 10 years without a Batman movie, we actually got a good movie and a good Batman with understanding his character, especially in what year it's set in. Yeah, I think my biggest concern, I like the Batman. Oh, are you serious? I like the Batman movie, but I think my biggest concern is the shooting, because he has his face open, wide open, and he's taking shots to just repeated. Looks awesome, but there's a part of me thinking, what if one of those bullets were to crack you? I'd be absolutely not trying to get shot at once, let alone multiple times. He's just doing the badass walk, where I get it. It's a it's a Batman movie. You got to do what you got to do, but yeah, part of it was a bit iffy for me. Now here's the thing. I think we need to get over there. So I'm going to try to block this guy off over there. It's a shame I can't knock him out, though. And this guy either. I think I can actually take over his mind. Wait a minute. Oh, no, there's a zapper there. I was going to say, if there wasn't a zapper. Why can I not double jump? Yeah, the zapper's there. Just trying to sneak it in. Dr. Death. We will always have the Walking Dead community. Much love. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, there's always going to be... There's always going to be something. Thank you very much, Spin. I appreciate that. I think they are making a Joker too, aren't they? Last I heard they were. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. This is a little bit iffy. These would be fun to do on little gaming streams where you get in, you do a time run of the game, and then you break for the, because I think it's like 30 minutes or so. If you'd burn through it, you know, doing all the yada yada yada. If you get stuck and you putz around, I think they're about an hour. So do a run of the game and then break and chat with the chat. Am I supposed to go down? Oh, yeah, this is crazy.
Here's something. Let's leave this. Woohoo! Yeah! Let's get out of here. Follow me. All right, then. Let's get out of here. I got you. Come on. Up with the eye.
I got 3 more here.
Everybody, let's go.
Nope. It's hard to see in these cars because they hide stuff. So if you're trying to search for loot, you gotta kind of push buttons and look around. What the fuck? Alright, this is gonna be a little tricky. Come on, guys. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, he's gonna get blasted. That last one's gonna get blasted, no? Come on. Come on. Alright. So now I got friggin'... I got 9 of them. So this is where I started. I had, what, 9 of them to start? This is where I got them from. Let's go down here. I'll tell them to wait. Alright. I think I need to go up here and crack this guy with a rock. I want to get that extra point. Oh shit. I need them both to be that way. Alright, cool. Alright. I gotta bring them all. Oh, shit. I gotta bring them all over here. Amber Turd is a perfect example of not sticking your dick in crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, we've seen them, you know, celebrities in real life. Crazy girls, crazy guys. I mean, you find a crazy person to be in a relationship with, and it's like fucking hell, bro. So, she's definitely nuts. And that really goes to show, because I know, I was talking to someone. Oh my god, they're gonna get blasted. Get over here. Get over here. Yeah, I was talking to somebody because they were like, they were mentioning something about how people view pretty people as you know, smarter, better, more well put together, yada yada yada. You know what I mean? Like more viable and all this, and ugly people as somehow less, like dumber and less easy to get along with, and yada yada yada. And the truth is, like, whether you're pretty or ugly or in between, like, you have smart, dumb, crazy, stable, mixed in with it all. So it doesn't matter how you can get a really cute, pretty chick or a hot, ripped dude, and they could be into some weird shit and treat people like crazy shit, you know? This is going to be a tricky one to get these guys out. Kirby from Scream 4 is coming back for Scream 6. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know who Kirby is. I don't remember which one of them. I wasn't into Scream 2, 3, or 4. I love Scream 1. And that's where it falls off for me. Come on. Oh my god, I got a fucking ton of them. What are they doing in this game? I got so many of them. I am so bored. Is that what he said? Little bitch. Oh, there's more down there. There's a secret room there. I gotta figure out how to get to it. Do I have everybody still alive? Looks like it. Alright, you guys gotta come with me and chill while I look ahead. Oh, no, 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 no. Go back, go back, go back. You guys are gonna hang out in here. Just so I know you're safe. Come on. Alright. Yeah, I can go for a sandwich too, you little shit. Alright. So I can light that on fire. As long as he don't see. Oh yeah, blow up. Oh, all right. I fucking murdered his ass. Don't worry. He's a what is it called? Slave driver anyway. All these people I'm rescuing are like slave workers. Medunkins, I think they call them. If you don't know the story, obviously. Oh, am I out? Come on now. Yeah, I grew up on Abe's Odyssey, the first one, as a kid. Man, I loved it. It was... I could have turned that on to get rid of some of the water. It was just out of nowhere. Just this new game to check out. And I think we bought it at like a thrift store. Like not a thrift store, but like a... You know, like secondhand or used or something. And on a demo. And we loved the demo so much that we got the legit game. And it was a blast. I mean, it's hard though on the older consoles. The retro games. Because they don't play around when it comes to the difficulty. You got to do like large chunks of it. The older games at once. Kirby was a Nintendo game? Yeah, I know the Kirby is a game, but who's Kirby as a character? Well, Ethan Bishop, you said something that I think a lot of writers deal with. You have a lot of ideas for some stories, and at times feels passionate about writing them, but that passion can be fleeting. Should I pursue it? You think. I would say you need to test yourself. The reason it's fleeting is because I feel, if you're similar to me and some other writers, you get these ideas and you get passionate about expanding them and, like, you know, outlining them and giving them some form. But if you don't continue with that, you're kind of losing. It's like trying to sculpt something, but instead of continuing to see the sculpture being created, you kind of just get the sculpt ready, but then never touch it again. So I would recommend keeping a shoebox of ideas. Now, it doesn't have to be a shoebox. Back in the old days, I got this from an old writer. He would actually have a shoebox with handwritten notes. Keep all these ideas that you have about scenes, movies, outlines. Keep them in your idea pile, but take a story you're passionate about and come up with the main ideas, like a bulletin point, and then outline it, and then start putting scenes together. If you genuinely lose interest totally for the whole project, and you do that once or twice or so, and you're an idea man, but you don't want to flesh it out, then maybe consider getting into producing or something along the lines of that. Not necessarily the writing of it. I hope Evil Dead Rise is good. Yeah, Dr. Death says, Amber Heard can beat me any day of the week as long as we can snuggle after. Laugh my fucking ass off. Well, here's the thing, though, is it's all fun and games, but the true, if you look at it in totality, it really looks like you can, if you buy her condo, let her friends live there, let her, buy private jets, pay for, other things for her dog. If you're her sugar daddy, sure, it's not just simply she gets to beat on you. She wants everything, blood, sweat, tears. She wants it all. And she wants herself propped up. If you look at a lot of the details in there, and she wants to cuck you too, clearly, So as long as you're fine with that, I mean, do you know how many? I'll be real with you. Do you know how many whores there are that are Amber Heard or better? If you want her, you don't even have to pay anywhere near that price. You just go somewhere where they got something that suits your interest. Throw a few grand down, have your time, I think Matt Reeves' Joker fell into chemicals and has a skin condition where he can't stop smiling. Amber Heard is a perfect example of not... Oh, I already read that. Yeah, I've heard of them bringing Daredevil back to Disney Plus, yeah. I'm not all that interested in what Disney's doing, though. Have you played Batman Arkham games? I played the first two. Would you play them on stream? If I play the newest one, that's the one I haven't played, I would stream it. I remember hearing Lemmings, but I don't actually remember it. Kirby was Hayden Panettiere character who was into horror movies. Wasn't she killed, though? X was better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022? I fucking hope so, because Texas 2022 was so bad it was amazing. I loved it. Thanks for the advice, man. Not a problem, Bishop. Yeah, GameCube was the shit, so much so, GameCube is what got me back into gaming. I didn't have a GameCube growing up. See, we were poor, so we got a Nintendo in 1989, which is like a few years after they came out, when they were already discounted. I think they came out in, 84, 85, something like that. And then we didn't get the Genesis until, year 2. But the PlayStation 1 we got, in year 1, which is, a big deal. Now, we didn't get anything else. We didn't get the Super NES. We had an NES, Genesis, PlayStation 1. Our cousin had a Super NES, though, so friends had Super NES. We got to borrow and play those. N64, my brother's friend Brandon down the street had it. I remember playing Mario 64 and just being blown away at the time. That was like the shit. I remember going over and playing Grand Theft Auto for the first time, the very first open world version of that instead of the top down. Oh my god, it's so fucking amazing. And then now it's so dated and shitty, but anyway. When my daughter was still in the womb, about like 3 months in the womb, I was hustling a lot. And I mean hustling in the streets. And my baby mama would stay back at the house. It was an apartment. We were staying in like her cousin's like back room. But there was time where we'd get snowed in Pennsylvania. It was during the winter. Just days where I would just be so exhausted I would stay home. And I stopped by the one shop where I sold this guy some weed. And he had like a used game store. Real cool dude. And I really wanted to get into some games. But the only system he had in the shop was a GameCube. And I was like, you know what? It's the same games that I loved. Some new games that I haven't played, because there was like a pack of Sonic, I think it was. And it was like, I'm pretty sure it was Sonic on the GameCube, if I'm not mistaken. And it had like a couple Sonic games in one. So I got the Nintendo games, obviously. I loaded up, got a GameCube, got home. And me and Juliet's mother, my baby mama, would sit there and play GameCube games every now and then, or when I finished with the day, I would rock out with some GameCube games. That shit was the bomb, to be honest. It was relaxing as hell. So that got me back into gaming and some real shit. And then when Juliet was born, I got a 360, an Xbox. Fuck. And then I ended up getting a Sony for something. Oh man. I got a Sony for the Blu-ray, I think. Fuck. We gotta go. Yeah, we got a Sony for the Blu-ray. I think it was a Sony. Wait, am I supposed to burn this down? I thought I was supposed to burn this down. Guess not. Let's go over. Why not? Fuck your boxes, yo. We'll kill them. I don't know what else to do with them. Alright. You guys, come with me. I gotta get over there somehow. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't get there. Can't get there. Alright. Oh, wait, here's where we left off.
Vigil held for Rupture Farms.
Right?
Their victims.
Yeah, this is where we started. So, this is how I got stuck.
This is a terrible tragedy. I only hope my moolah, which I'm definitely donating, can go to replace grieving friends.
Yeah, I can't make any of these.
My tummy's growling.
Carrie Luckett, who wished to remain anonymous. Luckett CEOs have been making sizable donations towards the families of the victims of the Rupture Farms disaster.
Oh, okay, I got smoke screen. I didn't know that.
A candlelight vigil, some openly weeping for the innocent victims. The CEOs and other less important Gluckins gathered around what's left of the factory to pay their
How do I get in there?
This is not the time or the place to talk about Mueller, who destroyed Rupture Farms and killed all these people with one Gluckin said. Tomorrow, we can talk about how and why he definitely did it.
He definitely did it. Yeah, I don't get it. I'll have to look it up, I guess. Unless... No. Wait, that would be... Turn that on. I don't see any fuses. That's the water. I'll turn that on in case the water like is supposed to short circuit something. Yeah, I don't see any fuses. I mean, I don't get it. You go down here, but there's no... The door's shut. I don't get it. Yeah, now I can't get back up there. That is weird. I'm stuck. Yeah, that is weird. What is that about? Alright. You guys stay there. Let me go look.
Coming up with nothing. You hear that?
Has to be. Oh, wait a minute. What is that?
Something's creeping around. You hear it?
Does that do anything? See, I won't know unless I jump, right? No, the floor's still there. I'm genuinely lost. Come on, come on, come on. As soon as you look over, you're dead. Oh, I'm dying too. I couldn't get down quick enough. They did confirm Prey will be rated R, not PG-13. Are you sure? Because last I heard it was PG-13. But, I mean, even still, a rated R doesn't do me any sign that it's going to be good. If it's rated R, I'm cool with that because you can't have PG-13 Prey. Oh my god, I hit him with the wrong one. You can't have PG-13 Predator. You just can't. You just can't, yo. There's no way. Yeah, that's why I don't know how to put that out. And I don't have water. I am genuinely stumped. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, maybe. It's coffee break. It's fucking coffee break, yo. Oh my god, there's a bomb back there? You gotta be shitting me. You've gotta be shitting me. I don't even have to do all that. What the fuck? I thought I could grab that ledge, but I guess not. If we were getting an open world Red Dead type The Walking Dead game, you could choose the main character. Who would you pick? It'd have to follow a new story. Honestly, if it was a Walking Dead game like Red Dead Redemption, I would pick a new character. Here's the problem. Are you talking about Walking Dead comic or show? Because if you're talking about the comic, I think it would be far more successful. If you're talking about the show, I think it would be cheaply done. But either way, I think it would have to... I think it should just be new. A new story, new character. just totally new. Kirby was stabbed, I guess, but she ended up surviving. Oh, alright. Yeah, I don't know about the whole Botox look, yo. Yeah, once I got the PlayStation... See, here's the thing is, I really don't care about the console war. The only thing I will say is, I found the PlayStation interface to be incredibly more user-friendly, clean, easier to function, nicer to deal with. I just like it better, and that's the interface. When it came to the exclusives, I thought they were greater, because Xbox, I can just play them on the computer, you know? Alright. Aw. Can I knock him out? Nah, man.
Coming up with nothing.
Oh, it won't let me put it out on me. I gotta roll. I don't know if there's gonna be a Rick movie. Wait, what? Yeah, Robert Long, it's the Predators aren't time traveling. The Predators have been coming to Earth for that long. That's why it takes place back then. That stuff is already in canon in the movies and the comics. Well, that's not enough. Now, what did I do wrong last time? Wow. I have no interest in Disney's Predator. Good night, y'all. Good night, Dr. Death. Yeah, I love the Predator so much. I have to check it out, but I just want it to be good. Like I said before, there's no franchise. If I was ever in the position, I would create my own franchises for sure. Predator is the only franchise, if I was Elon Musk, I would buy. Like this, or I would try to. That is the only one. I think Predator is such a genius concept visually for a creature. His outfit, his look, I mean, it's, in my eyes, it's perfect. You know, it's fucking perfect. What they do with it, though, is a shame. Alright, let's get somewhere now. I can bring them with me. Then what?
Fire. I hate fire. This heat up quick. Help me. No. Help.
Oh, you're fucked, bro.
Help me. Help.
Yeah, you're fucked. Done, brother. Oh, that reaches too. That's good. That's what's up. It's got some reach to it. Put out his flaming corpse. Alright, now... Oh, nice. How do I get to that other train, though? Okay. Let's go get them.
I'm here to break you out. Let's go.
I don't know how to get to them. That's a secret room. It's driving me nuts. I'm gonna go back and look, cause I want to double check I'm not missing something. All right, here's where you guys have to stay. Just stay here. I just need to look at something. Just have to look for myself. Second time. And you guys are all dead, so I don't have to worry about getting seen there. Yeah, here. If I drop down... Look. Alright. Look at this. See how there's another compartment? That has to be it. It's gotta be it. How do I open that, though? This, right here. That has to be it. I don't know how to open it. You could tell them to do stuff, but we haven't done it in the game yet. Fuck, it's gonna drive me nuts. Is it this? No, it can't be that. That wouldn't make any sense. Is it that lever? I'll try fucking all of the levers, yo. Get my rock ready.
You hear that?
No, it didn't do. If it closed that, it might have opened it up, but I doubt it. Why would they do that where you can't even see? Yeah, that's not it. Son of a bitch, man. I don't fucking know. And then we have this secret area. Wow, I might suck at this game. And then down there, is that open? There's no way. This is fucking tricky. Yeah, that's not even open. Son of a bitch. I don't know. I give up. Predator 1 and Predator 2 was the best. The Predator was horrible. Predator was a weird one. It was like, whatever. I just want cool Predator shit, you know? And there was some bad stuff. I mean, knowing that the Predators wanted autism the Predator was literally weaponizing autism. Holy fuck, how did they make that? The Predators are hunters. Everything they do, everything they deal with are weaponry to be the biggest, baddest, best bastards in the planet. So they get they're like, yeah, they need the newest, and then you got that Olivia Munn chick who's only in there because guys want to fuck her. She's like, yeah, you need he's like, wait, he said he wanted Dawson, whatever the fuck his name is. And she's like, not you, your son. Like it was a big bomb they dropped. And she's like, the next evolution of weaponry, weaponized autism. It's like, can you fucking hear yourselves, people? It's literally weaponized autism. What the fuck were you thinking? There's no way. And you know what I'm convinced? There's people in the entertainment industry that are walking weaponized autism, and they fuck shit up constantly. And then you have a small cluster of people that are genuinely in it to just, they want to do passionate projects and tell great stories with great characters and villains. And because they're getting pushed to the sidelines so much and boned with all the stupid shit, then they decide, well, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, weapons. That's cool. Let's do that. That's what they do. They weaponize it, knowing it's weaponized autism. And the other people have no clue they're being played like idiots, you know? I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. It's a fucking disaster. Have you said before they make some bomb pizza? You part Italian? Yeah, I'm Sicilian. My family's from Catania, from Sicily. Did you ever try and get on Talking Dead back in the day? No, I did a contest that AMC fucked me on. True story, though. When my channel was really blowing up for the Walking Dead contest, do you remember the very first Put a Fan on the Walking Dead? Well, I entered that contest. Really stupid video, but it was pretty much just exactly what they wanted. I was like, yo, I'm a fan, 30 seconds. I made the discussion, like a little Talking Dead, but on YouTube. We got a community over, 100,000 strong, yada, yada, yada. And you were supposed to upload your clip to AMC and give it to them, and they would clear it. Well, I gave them my clip, and they never put it up for the first week. And I had to talk about it on a video because everyone asked me. And then I had to send them an email saying, hey, I sent my video in. Everyone else's is going up. Where's mine? And finally, they put mine up. And I remember something happened where mine was getting like voted like crazy. And they just didn't pick me anyway. They picked like a teacher. And at the time, I remember saying, it is what it is. A teacher where your class is pulling for you. It fits better TV. You know what I'm saying? For the program than I would. So the teacher won. But yeah, it was a thing in the chat too. People were like, that's a fucking scam. Because AMC controlled who won and who didn't. So it's all a ripoff. Like most shit in life. Oh, no, 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 no! I didn't see you there. Is that a secret way to get up there? Alright, guys. Alright, boys. I'm back. I got one hidden area? There's no way. One royal jelly? Those are those glowing things? There's no way I only got one. There's no fucking way. Maybe there is a way. I'm gonna troll him. Look at this. I'm a badass. Should I jump to my death? Ah. Ah. I almost sent them down there to kill the guys on accident. Alright, I thought this was a way to go, but you can't get there. Yeah, that's nothing. That sucks. Can't go there either. What does this do? That's stupid. Alright. Come on, guys. Let's go. I give up. We're letting 3 of them die in that fucking train car. Look, there's another secret. How do you get to these fucking secrets, bro? Stay here. Just, no. You wait here, too. Goddamn.
Hey, what the hold up?
Wait. Wait. Oh, I did that last time, too. And that's closed. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Because that's closed, too. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Who makes good? I've heard you say before you make some good pizza. Oh, well, we had an old family recipe that was Sicilian pizza, and it was fucking banging, like banging. I'm gonna get the recipe off my father, and we're gonna make some. But I'm telling you, it was fucking legendary, put it that way. Oh, what is that? Oh, shit. Shit's hitting the fan now. My eyes are burning. I think we're about done. Oh, we've been going for 2 hours, so. They're going to make a prequel to Friday the 13th, but about Pamela Voorhees' movie. That will be a good what will be a good title for it? The bitch no one gives a fuck about. How about that? Listen, no one cares about Pamela Voorhees in 2022. Sorry. Maybe 5 people do. If you told me Friday the 13th is coming out with a movie next month, I'd be like, yeah! And then you said it's about Pamela Voorhees, I'd fucking slap you. You know? You got me excited for that. No one gives a fuck about Pamela Voorhees. If Pamela Voorhees, if it was Psycho and it was about Norman Bates, people would go nuts. If it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre and it was Leatherface, people would go. It was Halloween, Michael Myers, people would go nuts. You know, people don't want. However, if you did a Pamela Voorhees with or while there's a recent Friday with Jason, that's better. I'm excited for that. Come out with a Pamela Voorhees prequel, teasing a Friday the 13th soon behind it. I'm game. You say we're coming out with Pamela Voorhees movie and there's not a Jason movie in sight, I don't even want to speak to you. I don't want to hear anything about it until you give me fucking Jason, you know? That's the end of it. Have you heard the remaking of The Crow with the actor who played Pennywise? Yeah, he might actually do decent in it. He's a good actor, so we'll have to see. There is... Hot Toys has this Crow coming out at the end of the year or something. Oh my god, it looks so awesome. And I don't have anything of The Crow except for like a little, you know, shitty Diamond Select that I got at Walgreens of the original Crow. And he's got this smile that looks stupid. I heard they made a better looking one, and it's in like Walmarts and shit. I should pick it up. I just want something of the Crow. But I don't know. I might get that Hot Toys, man, because I don't have anything of the Crow. Alright, you guys stay here. I don't get it. Oh, that's how it works. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm here to trade. Come with me now. Oh, but get you out of here. Hold on. Wait here.
Alright, I thought it was going to fly around. Yeah, I thought it was going to fly around and get me. But no. Yeah, I think my eyes are burning. I think I'm done with the game tonight. I'll answer a few more questions. I think Abe would be a good one to try to do like a fast run. Just focusing on this fast run. How many deaths I get plus the time, and then sit, talk with chat, and then do a fast run like speed runs. That'd probably be cool.
We're stopping. Come on, I don't know why we're stopping.
I am a little bit lost though, to be honest. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm really not sure what they want me to do, if anything. I mean, I really don't know what they want me to do. It says go down. Am I supposed to get spotted? That's like RoboCop. Dog. I think I know what they want you to do. I get it. That's kind of cool, though. You gotta avoid the lights and get through. That's quick, though. Yeah, that's quick. I wonder if I can get them to shoot this. Yeah, because if it goes low enough, it could blow this up. How else would I blow that up? See? Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god damn! Shit's hitting the fan fast here. Oh god. Oh! Whoa. See, I don't think he can see me. Can he? think he can. Oh yeah, he can see me still. Oh, come on, bro. Where can't you see me at? Can you see me here? Oh, wait. I just remembered. I got a smoke bomb. Can I make more? Ah, come on, you fucked me. Said there's a propane tank. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Whoa! Come on. Oh, he got me. See, that's what I wanted him to do, though. Yeah, right there. Oh, shit, that's too close. Oh, that's a little way too close. Yeah, that's way too close. Hey, guys. That guy's fucking me up out there. Avatar 5 is supposed to come out in 2028. I think there's going to be a movie coming out every 2 years. Well, what about Avatar 2, 3, and 4? Leading up? Did 3 Mudokons die from the rocket? No, there's 3 stuck in a train car. I don't know how to get to them. Yo, I haven't watched... Yeah, The Crow was the shit back in the day. The Crow is like one of those 90s, like, just... That's a 90s movie, man. There's some 90s movies that are just stuck in the times. For the good and the bad, they are just... Like, The Crow is one of them, for sure. In a way, it's stuck in the time for an indie. The same way Reservoir Dogs, Boondock Saints, like these are... Jurassic Park is as well, but it's like the 90s blockbuster. As more, you know, there's like different paths of that parallel where they're 90s to the soul. Because there's some 90s movies that kind of float around a bit and seem timeless. But yeah, The Crow is like just 90s fucking excellence. Alright, you guys stay put. Alright, I need to get over there. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. He blew me to pieces. He blew me to pieces, man. I know what to do, though. Oh, you guys need to chill. Actually, you know what? Yeah. He'll never reach. Yeah, you guys come down here. I just want to kill him just to kill him. I like when they blow up. It's cool. The gore is cool, man. Alright, so I can hop down, come up here, and... You can't see me. Guess you can. I give you credit for that, you little bitch. Alright, can you see me now? Blow that all up. Does he need to like recalibrate it? Cause he hit me. He hit this last time, right? I need this blown up too. This is gonna be hard. Oh shit. I'm fucked. Oh, I am fucked. That's hard because you can't go. Yeah, it can't go past there. But yeah, I think I'm done with the. I gotta cut it down for the night. Like 1985 Commando, so good. Yeah, that's good too. You've never seen True Lies? Bro, True Lies is another one that's like True Lies, Demolition Man. Those are just 90s. Judgment Night is a movie that I was thinking of doing like a little homage to in a way with this horror script. I have this horror character that I am fucking in love with, like my own little personal project. And part of, I guess I could say it now because the promos would have it in there. But it's not your usual, you know, Jason and, you know, Freddy haunts your dreams. Jason chops you up. Even in Scream, they stab you up. Leatherface chops you up, crush you up. He'll skin you. Well, this guy, part of his thing is he just loves the sound of bones breaking. This might be a good thing to discuss because I'd be curious to see if that's already out there in the world somewhere. A movie with a, you know, even if it's like a twisted dude doing it. Like, yeah, this is, it'd be like, imagine like a Jason, but he doesn't just hunt them down and kill them. He really enjoys the sound of their crying when he snaps their bones, you know? Anyhow, if you ever seen a movie called Judgment Night, it has Emilio Estevez and a couple other people I promise you're gonna know. Steven Dorff, I think, is in it. He was the main bad vampire from Blade and a bunch of other movies. The one guy's in it, I'm forgetting his name. Cuba Gooding Jr. is in it when he's younger. The one guy's in it, he's in a lot of shit. He was in that show with, what was that celebrity? Entourage? He played like the asshole agent, Artie or something. He's in it. He was great. It's loaded with known actors that are in it. Dennis Leary was the villain in it. And some guy from House of Pain, I think. Judgment Night was one of those 90s movies that kind of flopped, yet I could watch over and over again. Get some pizza like on a weekday when I'm bored. If I'm heading to work and I have a half an hour to kill, I would just put Judgment Night on. It was that type of movie. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Well, I have it on my wish list on Amazon for months now. They have it on Blu-ray. That, A Good Son with Macaulay Culkin. These are some movies that I want to work into the Flaw vs. All review And don't be surprised if you see him sooner rather than later, because I'm really getting the itch to do some classic 90s, just some, you know? Anyhow, part of the story I had set up reminded me of Judgment Night for the horror script I'm writing with the Bone Breaker guy. And I was just thinking, like, fuck, man, it's a good concept, because they're really going from this party to town. Like, that's it. It's a simplified story. Indie horror slasher, simplified. House party gets busted by the police. They're minors. They try to make it back to town. They run into the deranged killer. Done. And I want to keep some of that vibe, though, of going place to place. And yeah, the money has some blood on it. You ever see any that didn't? This is great. I love The Good Son. Back then when it was a new movie. It's probably dated now, but I loved it. Yeah, I did some thought about making a Friday the 13th fan film to lead into an original project. Because if I had done a fan film, I directed it. Obviously, I have no interest in playing Jason. Clearly, I'm not the right size for that. So I don't have an interest in being in the fan film, but I would love to write and direct it for sure. And then use some of that to say, if you enjoyed that, I have these original projects I'm working on. Like, I'm writing a script for somebody out in Florida, and I really hope they can get the movie made. And if they get the movie made, that's another thing where I can say, look at this, if you guys like this, here's my other project, you know. Yeah, Demolition Man oddly predicted the world we live in today. in a way. Yeah, if I made a Friday the 13th fan film, though, I'd have to put some really serious thought into when it would take place, what it would be. I think part of me immediately thinks of the essence of Jason, but a reboot. Like, we've already had fan films that worked where it took place in that world, like after part 3, after part 4. I think a part of me wants to do, like, you guys know the Legend of Jason, and do like a reboot of sorts, but have, like just a legendary character of Jason, but new characters, Crystal Lake, any area you're at can be Crystal Lake, so that's fine. Dennis Leary's show called Rescue Me was actually really good. Yeah, Stitches is a good dark comedy. Imagine the Good Son, though, was messed up. I remember the ending to that being like, man, imagine being a parent and, you're losing, and you have a choice to make. I wonder why they didn't make a Demolition Man 2. Probably money. Definitely money, I would imagine. Or they didn't want to, but I would imagine money. Yeah, I would definitely imagine money. Let me give one more shot to this, and then I'll let some comments come to close it out. Any last questions about what we're doing on the channel? I haven't seen anyone, if you watch this and it happens to be posted on YouTube when you watch it, leave any comment, even if you're like, well, I don't know, anything, even if you don't like the idea or yada, 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 just leave anything, because I'm not kidding. If we get the help in Patreon, I'm going to do my best in a week or two to set up Patreon for Flaw vs. All. If we get it funded, You'll see Flaw vs. All come out faster than ever before, but that's the only thing, and that's only until we build the community, and then we can relax on that. So, all right, let me see this. It's hard to do because he stops a minute. Yeah, he stands up a minute. Oh, I didn't know it'd blow up that quick. Oh, really? Wow. I heard they announced Demolition Man 2. I wonder if it'll actually get made. Oh, I don't know about that. Now? Some people didn't like Sylvester Stallone's Judge Dredd. Honestly, I liked the other Dredd better. The guy from The Boys is in it. I like Sylvester Stallone, and I like him as Judge Dredd, but the rest of it with the comedic sidekick, that's a 90s thing that... No, it's left over from the 80s that spilled over into 90s and got way too robotic, way too assembly line. You have to have the lead with the funny sidekick. It just... Fucking Rob Schneider was terrible in that. Fucking awful. Ruined it. Sorry. Fucking awful, man. Yeah, the funny sidekick bullshit ruined a lot of movies. Oh, wow, it really blows up. God damn. Huh. Like fucking RoboCop. You have 2 seconds to comply. Put down the gun. I don't have a gun. Turn it off. Turn it off. Whatever he says. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna save that. I'm losing interest in doing that. Alright, last questions we got before we shut her down. The new Judge Dredd came out a couple years ago. It was real good. Yeah, I have it on my 3D TV, and it's real cool on 3D. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a shame with the 3D. I think 3D TV will make a comeback in the future. It always. Think about this. It reared its head in the 80s in a big way, and then in the 90s it trickled in every now and then again. And then in early 2010s, we had that big blow up with 3D TVs. That was actually at the end of that cycle is when I bought my 3D TV, near the end of it. So, we're going on a decade plus where 3D's been dying off. But it always makes a comeback because originally why 3D didn't work as well is because you had those stupid fucking glasses that made the colors weird. You had the red and blue. And nowadays, the 3D, well, even 10 years ago, the 3D turned to, they were more like sunglasses. And now they have 3D TV where the glasses are more like eyeglasses, like just plastic with a little bit of tint on them. If they can perfect that more and more to get a crisper picture with the 3D, I'm telling you what, some of it will be on and popping. Here's the problem I think with 3D is it needs to be an accessory and not the main thing. I think that's why 3D tends to rise and fall the way it does. There's times when you want the 3D. Coraline in 3D is a fantastic experience. Friday the 13th Part 3 is like, it's a movie that you have to watch in 3D in my opinion. It's fine to watch in 2D, but it is a 3D movie. Coraline is another one. It's amazing in either way you watch it, but 3D is just fantastic. There's movies, there's a time and place for it. In order for 3D to succeed on the market consistently, it needs to be an accessory and not the main. And that's the thing, when they were selling the TVs, they were selling it as the main. Oh, here's all the 3D movies. Here's the 3D TV. It's a 3D TV, 3D TV, 3D. You know, it should be like 3D capable. This is a great TV. When you're in the mood for it, it's 3D capable. You know, it needs to be the accessory and not the main meal. I think it's a shame one day, like my TV, if it blows out, you know, not having a 3D TV. I don't know if they even make them a lot or if they're super expensive now, but watching, whatchamacallit, Friday the 13th in 3D is incredible. Coraline 3D is fucking amazing. Watching Alien in 3D, Predator, I have that on 3D, and it's fucking terrible. Whatever they did to it is awful. It is an awful experience. You don't need all movies to be in 3D. You know what's incredible, actually, watching 3D movies in, oddly enough? The PlayStation's VR headset, which was a gift from Princess Pie, still to this day. Thank you so very much for that. I watched Friday the 13th in the VR, and I was blown away. Blown away. It's so weird. You have to watch it for yourself. It's like being in a, I don't know, it's like being in a personal movie theater. I had to put on other movies. I was like, well, what does Coraline look like, you know? It's incredible. Don't even waste your time, Robert Long. Predator in 3D is awful. Awful. I mean, I still have the bust. Where is it? It might be in storage. But Fox sent me they were doing some special, that was canceled actually. They sent me a Predator head. And cheap, you know, $150 Predator head. They were going to make a few hundred of them, like 500-600. Best Buy and all that. Well, they ended up canceling them. I think they only made like 100. So I have that. I'm lucky enough to have one of those, and I fucking love it. Even though it looks terrible, but for what it is, it's awesome. You know, it's a unique piece. So I still have the movie in 3D, but it came with that set. But it is terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna watch The Expendables 4 just for, you know, a fun little movie. Jax Teller. I don't have a favorite OnlyFans model, and that's no bullshit. I'm not saying it like it's not something I hide in shame. I've never once in my life opened an OnlyFans. Anything. Website, app, I don't even know what it is. I've never once touched it. I try to say this and not be judgmental and not say it the wrong way or be taken out of context, because sometimes I sound like, I don't want it to sound like, you know, I only give women time if they're giving me ass. That's not how I mean it. But my thing is, OnlyFans, it just doesn't do anything for me at all. Neither does, you know, titty streamers. That doesn't do anything. I won't waste 30 seconds messaging a titty streamer, OnlyFans, a hot chick on Instagram, nothing. And again, I say this hopefully in the right clarity, but I could be, and I'm not talking about being friends with females. I'm talking about if you're on OnlyFans, it's a sexual thing. You want to see some tits and ass and yada yada yada. But I'm not speaking to a chick on OnlyFans if I'm not getting ass. I'm not talking to her on Instagram if I'm not getting ass. I'm not watching her streams if I'm not getting ass. It's just an absolute waste of my time. I don't understand it. I don't get anything out of it. Got to support working women. Well, you can. I'm not getting anything from it, so there's nothing there. I'm not even being entertained, so there's nothing there. I have zero interest in. Yeah, I have just absolutely zero interest. At least in a strip club, you get a little bit of, conversation. They're there, I don't know. There's an interaction. There's something. There's the visual. They bring you drinks, chat you up. They're real cool in the club. They're fucking awesome. As long as you're not a weirdo and creep. If you're a normal dude and you ever been to a strip club, very cool and chill place to be. Because a normal guy, regular dude, that isn't assuming and trying to, work girls over all the time, like on some creepy shit. You're like a breath of fresh air, man. There's so many times where we would be hustling. This is a long time ago. And we'd have to stop by a strip club and kill a few hours. And our table would be like a breath of fresh air. Just because it wasn't like a weird environment. The girls would come over, sit down and kick it. And it wasn't a steady stream of money going out. So it was just somewhere where they could talk about normal shit, Really chill place, if you're not creeping. But anyhow, I have zero interest in OnlyFans. None at all. Do I know Love, Death, and Robots? I heard of it. Is that the one with the werewolves? I saw something like a weird title and there was werewolves. I thought it was pretty cool. I do have to shut it down, though. I gotta crash. Tomorrow we're gonna do our last Elden Ring stream. And then, let's hear this.
Mad love. I come on stream and we're talking about going to have to catch the replay of the stream. Lol.
Mad love. I come on stream and we're talking about OnlyFans. Definitely gonna have to catch the replay. Yeah, somebody asked if who's my favorite on OnlyFans. Who's my favorite model or something. I didn't even know models were on OnlyFans. I thought, I don't know what to call them. It's like personal Playboy, instead of Playboy, people just put up OnlyFans. That's what I thought it was. I didn't know there was legit models on there. Well, I guess, yeah, it makes sense. But I don't have any interest. Yeah. Unless they want to meet up and... you know what I'm saying? It's the age of the simps and pay pigs. Yeah, like I said, no shade. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. I can understand, kicking it at a strip club, the environment and everything, but I just don't get titty streamers or OnlyFans. I don't understand it. I don't know. Unless it's a thing where people think, if you're around long enough, you can work your way. I don't know. Don't know. But thank you very much for the support. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Scuba Steve. Finishing us off for the night with a happy ending. With a little bit over half of the goal, which is fantastic. I appreciate all and every support we can have for the streams. Like I said, tomorrow's Elden Ring. And then when I get off stream, the first thing I'm doing is transferring Red Dead Redemption, I think I have, left on the PS4 hard drive. Let me look. Yeah, I'm done here. We can exit out of that. And go into storage. Yeah, I got 352 gigabytes of space left. I'm going to transfer, as soon as I shut the stream down, I'm going to transfer Red Dead Redemption 2 over to the hard drive. I'm going to do that now. And while that's well, no. As soon as that's done, I'm going to install Dying Light 2. Then Friday, I'm going to make a drink, and we're going to have a night of running around, kicking some zombies in the face. I might do a small summary of this stream. Now that I'm thinking about it, 3-hour stream, I don't think people are going to watch that for an update. So I might do like a quick 5-10 minute update tomorrow or the next day. Feel free to skip it if you already know. The basic idea is June is going to test gaming streams. That'll be the final month to test it. So if you're interested in them continuing, please definitely stop by and support. Watch, give a like, leave a comment. That all helps. And then with the goal of editing one flaw a month for summer, and then at the end of summer 2 a month, hopefully by then, and then at the end of winter, by the end of the year, 3 a month, and then who knows going into 2023. All right, love you guys. Thank you very much for the support. I'll see you tomorrow for some Elden Ring. We'll ask AP. We'll ask AP what it's like. What does he get out of talking to the titty streamers? We'll ask him. You know, does anyone have? I mean, if you have a good, I don't know. If you have a good, argument about it, why you're into it, like, no shame. Just holla at us. Let us know. What do you get out of it? And if it's something simple like, well, you know, I use it as a spank bank or something, you know, it's like, well, why don't you just look up a video, bro? I don't know. It's a lot quicker. It's free. You mentioned that you love Goodfellas. Did you like The Irishman from 2019? Yes, but not as a true story. I liked it as a what could have happened. But I liked it. I liked it. I could do that, White Panda. I could do that. I might want to just do it a little more right to the point and 10 minutes, but I might end up cutting the video. All right, guys. Tomorrow, Elden Ring. Love you. Thank you very much for the support.